Today, let us do the revision from beginning to ending. Try to understand how the sequence works. Okay. So, the standard cost estimate. So, we are calculating the cost of the laptop, our final product, our finished product is this is the product name laptop underscore 6 model. To produce this laptop, we have measured three components. It includes one known as a material cost, raw material cost. If you want very static answer, raw material cost and activity cost. Cost is also known as a conversion cost, and last is a overhead. So to produce any finished product, and if you want to estimate that product cost, manufacturing cost, then you must have three, I mean minimum three, maximum three component. So material cost, how you are going to derive, or raw material cost, how you are going to derive. So there is something called bill of material. So this will be deriving from bill of material. Bill of material is required. What is the bill of material? In bill of material, you are going to mention to produce this laptop, what are the raw materials required and what is the quantity required. So that you are going to maintain in this. So here we need chip model 6. This is our first raw material, and then we need keyboard model 6. These two raw material required. What quantity required? Let us see in SAP. It is 2 and 3, but let us see it. So CS03 to display the BOM, give your finished product, give your plant, US type A, give your uses, that is one hit enter. Sorry, this is plant is A. US 5A. So this is your component. You need keyboard, you need chip. What is the quantity you need to produce one laptop? You can double click. See here. Here you need two quantity. You can go to next. Another item. Keyboard. Next. It's not moving. It is last. Go first. Why it is not moving? First item. Ideally should move. If it is not moving, come back. You can double click on this, or from here also you can see three quantity. The chip required three quantity and your keyboard required two quantity. So you can write here chip three quantity, right? Please try to understand, this is very important. Quantity 2 and 3. 2 quantity keyboard, 3 quantity chip. 3 chip to this one. Now, how the rate will be deriving? This is the quantity. Then how rate will derive? So rate, it will derive based on your valuation variant which you have configured. So let us go and check how you have configured the valuation variant. So go to SPRO, controlling, product costing, product cost planning, basic setting, not here, here, costing variant. This is your valuation variant. So you have created valuation variant. Come here. This is the valuation variant you have created. And here you are telling that you want to derive the material price from material master planned price. In the material master, you have filled a planned price. So if any rate is mentioned in the material master in the field plan price 1, it will pick the rate from there. If it is not there, then it will next go to the moving average price. So this is the sequence you have given in the valuation strategy. Now let us go to material master MM03 and take this chip underscore 6, enter, go inside US5A, hit enter, go to here, costing, see here, this is the plan price. So you have maintained here plan price. So first priority system will give to this rate. In case if it is not there, then it will take your moving average price. That is this one, moving average price. So since I have plan price maintained here in the system, it will pick this one. So 5,000. Go here and take the rate 5,000. Then amount 3 quantity multiplied by this 5,000. So 15,000 become your chip raw material cost. Similarly for keyboard, MM03, enter, enter, go to here, US5A. See here, plan price is not maintained for this one. So for this one, it will pick your moving average price. It will pick this 60. So give here 60. So total raw material cost become this much. Now activity. What are the activity? First of all, activity cost will derive from the routing. Routing, or somebody say routing, whatever you say, routing. In routing, what you maintain? You say that to produce this finished product, what are the activity I want to perform? And what is the hour required, or what is the minute required in whichever unit of measurement you are going to measure. So activity you maintain in the routing along with the hours. So let's see what are the activity we have maintained in the routing. What is the T code to check the routing? CA03. Give your final product. Give your plant heat enter. Sorry, our final product is this one. Hit enter. So here routing, you can see this way also, a double click. So to produce this laptop, one quantity, we need this many activity. We need cleaning activity, labor activity, painting activity, packing activity, machine activity, assembly activity. So total 6 activity we need for this work center. So let us maintain here. Let me see if I can copy. So this is 100 code. We have created 100. This is 200. This is 300. This is 400. This is 500. So these are the activity we are performing to produce one laptop. Now hour. Hours. Okay. What is the hour? 3 hour, 5 hour, labor you need 5 hour, painting you need 8 hour. So you can maintain it. You can copy if it is possible. Maintain it. Now your activity type in hour will pick from the routing. Now rate. Rate will pick from the KP26. In KP26, you have multiple cost center. You can maintain the KP26 rate maybe for multiple cost center. Then which cost center rate it will pick? So it depends what work center you are using in the routing. And in this routing, what is the cost center you have given? Okay. What is the T code to see the uh, routing? What is the cost T code, Ravi?
CA03.
CA03. Sorry, material. No, it is work center. I want to see work center.
CR02.
CR03. Hit enter. Come to here. So this one, this cost center. Now let us go to KP26. One 12. Give cost center. Give activity type 100 to 700. Check what is the rate maintained. Okay, so this is the this is the rate maintained. So for activity type 100, this is the rate maintained. We have calculated this rate via KSS4 and KSPI formula that you know already have calculated this rate. So this rate is common for all the activity type. It may be different also, not necessarily it will be common. So give this rate. Amount. Okay. So this is the calculation of the amount. Now total amount. Total activity cost will be this much. Now next we have to calculate the overhead. Now to calculate the overhead, you can use costing sheet or you can use the template allocation. I am teaching costing sheet, then if time permits, we'll learn template allocation also, because template allocation is more flexible than costing sheet. So as of now, I have taught you costing sheet. So I'm going to show costing sheet. So here we are deriving the overhead from the costing sheet. In costing sheet, first of all, you have to decide what are the overhead you have. What are the overhead extra you want to calculate? So here we have two overhead. One is admin overhead you have, one sales overhead you have. Now to calculate this overhead, you have two methods. Either you can use percentage method or you can use the quantity method. So we are following percentage method. Now let us see what percentage overhead and which cost that percentage is going to apply. That you have to see in the costing sheet. So go here in the path, go here, here, overhead, here, costing sheet. You can see from down also, you can see from here also. Come here. So this is your costing sheet. Go to here. So you have admin overhead, you have sales overhead. Admin overhead you are calculating on base 10. Base 10 means that is material cost. Now let's see what percentage we are calculating. On admin, what percentage you are calculating. So click here in the rate, and you have two rate, one 10, one 15. So this is for actual. This is for one is for actual, two is for plan. So standard costing comes under the plan. I'm not sure either I have discussed or not the what is the purpose of standard costing. So standard costing purpose is to find out the benchmark cost of the product, and later same standard costing will be used to calculate the plan cost, then calculate the variance between plan cost and actual. So that way standard costing is going to be used. We'll discuss in more detail when we go for the actual production process. Right now we are just estimating the cost, but whatever we are estimating this cost in actual production may not be the same. This is just estimate of the cost. We're setting the benchmark cost for the product, getting some idea what could be cost of the product. But when in actual you go and you start producing, your actual cost be more or less, whereby you can do the variance calculation. So standard cost will be used later for the plan cost calculation. So you'll understand in more detail, you'll understand. So here we are standard cost is part of the plan cost. So here it will pick this rate, plan rate. When we do the actual production process, then it will go for this rate. Right now it will pick 15%. Now this 15% is a rate. Rate is 15%. On what? On the material cost. On material cost on these. This is on material cost. On material cost. Similarly, go and check sales overhead. Sales overhead you are calculating on this an activity. So sales overhead you are calculating on activity cost. But what rate you are calculating? Select this one. Go to here. You are calculating 8%. So sales overhead on activity cost. How much percentage? 8%. Now let us calculate this raw material cost multiplied by this 15% divided by 100. This much. Is it correct? No. I think it is wrong calculated. This multiplied by this. This is the correct amount because percentage when it is written right, it is directly dividing by 100 also. If you want to divide, then you do this way. See, sorry, 15. Remove this percentage here. Now divide by 100 you can do. But when you type here percentage directly in the Excel, divide by 100 not required. System automatically understand. Okay, since you are giving your percentage, system will divide by 100. This multiplied by this 8% on activity cost. So this much. You can go into 2-digit. So this is your total overhead. Total overhead. This is total overhead cost. This much. Now if all three component, if you add, that will become your total cost of the product. Total standard cost of the product is equal to this raw material cost. Some not required. You do this plus this plus this. So this is your total production cost. Now if I run the standard costing for this material, my finished product, this, then it must calculate this much as a total cost. Now in the calculation, anyone has not understand, please raise your concern. In this calculation part, anyone has not understand? Anyone has any doubt? Anybody has any doubt? Consider your silence is no question. So run standard costing. T code is CK11N. If you want to run one by one, then CK11N is a T code. Hit enter. Give your finished product or final product, give your plant, give your costing variant which you have created, hit enter. So all other detail it will automatically pick, hit enter one more time. Okay. So first check 65,392.94. See, this is the total manufacturing cost. Now let us see the bifurcation here. This is the sequence number. See here, E is equal to activity cost, M is equal to raw material cost, G is equal to overhead. You can check like this. Expand and check. M is equal to material cost, E is equal to overhead, G is equal to where it is overhead, like this. Now what we can do, we can put here sum, here summation, sum here like this, and you can put sub sum at this item level. So here this is your total activity cost. Material cost came down, so let us see material cost here. M is down. See here this. Go little bit right side. Okay. See here, this is quantity it has picked 2, 3 and multiplied by rate. It has calculated this 120 and 1500. You can see here material cost 120 and 1500. Okay, cheap. You can see even little bit this way also. See here. Chip it has calculated 1500. For keyboard it has calculated 120. See chip and keyboard. Similarly, go and check activity cost. Go up here. See, these are the active. First is a cost center, second is a work center, third is a all these are the activity. Okay, first is a cost center, work center, then activity type. And for each activity, this is what it is calculated 404082. You can see here. Then 6734, 6734. It has calculated. See, hour it has picked here from routing and rate multiplied by KP26. And this is your total cost. I put the total summation on this level. Total value. See 44 499 I mean 44449.02. See here, it is here. Similarly, you can see the overhead, that is this one 2268, total 58322392. See this one. So it is absolutely calculating correct. So this is how your standard cost is getting calculated in the system. Now how to view them? I have already explained. You can see in which currency you want to see value, either controlling area currency or company code currency, right? And some layout you can choose from here. And you can see in this one, but you can go and check here. So display cost component wise, what you have configured in OKTZ. So this is how you have configured in OKTZ. You can go to itemization. Now standard costing you have done for 1 unit. What if I do for 2 unit? See, observe here. Same thing if you do for 2 unit, let's say whatever costing you are doing for Here it is for 1 unit. If you are doing for 2 unit, so here for 1 unit, if it is you are using, if you are producing 1 laptop, if you are using 3 chip, then for 2 laptop producing multiplied by 2, it will use 6, and your cost will also increase. Similarly here also multiplied by 2. Come to here, cleaning activity. It is a fixed activity you have created. When you created the work center form activity type formula, you told that my cleaning activity is a fixed, meaning that either you produce 1 quantity, 5 quantity, 10 quantity, this hour remains same. It is not going to change. Okay, it is not going to change. But what about this? It will increase in proportionate to your production. So if I am producing 2 quantity, it will increase. Hour will get increased by this. Similarly here.
Hari, without changing that, can you make additional
Multi.
column?
Okay.
That would be better, Hari.
Okay, sure. Here also you want me to add?
Yeah, everywhere initially it was quantity 1, now you are increasing the quantity 2.
Increase by. So here now it's equal to 3 multiplied by 2. Okay. What is happening? Not working. Multiplied by 2. Type 2 somewhere then. 2. I'm typing here 2. 2 quantity are producing. So this multiplied by this 2. I have to fix this. 2 multiplied by this 2. You have to fix the formula also. So this quantity multiplied by this quantity. We can give better name. Let me write. You understand now? When you see the Excel, see, watch full video, then try to understand. I will get confused. Now come here. Here also total hour. Controlling is all about analysis. One day I was discussing with some of my colleagues. I told that there are a lot of shortage of controlling consultant. Why do you think controlling is not that difficult? I don't know why people are think that controlling is so difficult. Controlling is not difficult, but trust me, there is a lot of shortage of controlling consultant. People are begging, please find some CEO consultant to have requirement, and we don't have any reference whom to refer. People wherever they are joining, they're changing and joining another company. The same HR is telling, same company telling. Do you have any other person who can join as a CEO consultant? We don't know anyone. Why controlling is so difficult? People are treating. I don't know, but it is. Then I asked with some of my colleagues, and I directly asked to HR also. Why do you think that there are no controlling consultant? They told me that Hari, even we also don't know. We are really struggling to find a controlling consultant. We really don't know. Core controlling resource there are very less, and it's very difficult for us to find the even resume also. I really don't know why. Maybe it is because of it require a lot of analytical understanding. And in college time, we have not studied all these things. But finance directly are able to correlate what we have studied in college days, and it is becoming easy. Whereas controlling is becoming difficult. But trust me, controlling is also not difficult if you put your effort. Huh? Now come here. This go to here. Multiplied by this. This is fixed. Huh? So it will remain this one only, 3 only. This you multiply. Fixed. Multiplied by this. Change the formula. So this will remain same. Change it. This multiplied by this. Like this. Okay, and this should ultimately get updated. Now total cost, it will become this 126. Let us run it. Give here 2. Lot size 2. Hit enter. Enter. 126,421.80. So first of all, total cost is coming correct. Now go to here. Put your total value sum. Total value sum and sum it this label. So you can see here, see this first activity cost is not increased. It is still 4040 only. So total it become 84,557. So it is calculating absolutely fine based on setting. Anybody has any doubt in this one?